Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, my dimple. How are you? Hope everything went well with your dental work yesterday. You're healing up well. I hope you stopped sneezing because that's painful. I'm doing all right, I guess. All right, all right, all right. My mom was here this morning. She had to leave early, though. Got a phone call. My granddaughter was throwing up and needed to get picked up at school. Now, whether my granddaughter has just become very clever at figuring out how to get out of school, or whether she was actually sick. It's two different things. But either way, I hope she's feeling better. They are having some issues with Sadie, or I should say, Sadie's having issues with them. I'm not really sure which way that would go. Um, mm, she's a teenager, and they should be really glad that she's not getting up to as much bullshit as her mother did at that age. But apparently, the boyfriend doesn't treat her all that great, makes her cry a lot. So it has become my mom and my daughter's mission to keep them separated as much as possible. I'm like, yeah, she gonna see right through that, and y'all are gonna lose that grandchild. That girl is gonna be gone. Um, they, but typical teenager, Sadie made plans for Thanksgiving and didn't consult anyone. She was gonna go to the boyfriend's grandparents' house for Thanksgiving dinner, spend the day with him. She did not consult anyone and could not understand why everybody was irritated and said no. I'm like, yeah, but the thing that is irritating me, the thing that set me off is, well, Sadie and her mom got in a big fight about it. And instead of her mother being a single parent making the decision on what was going to happen, um, my daughter's boyfriend sat down with Sadie and said, well, maybe next year you can spend Thanksgiving with him and his family, but this year it's going to be us as a family. And I'm sitting there going, who the fuck is this guy to go telling my granddaughter that she can't do something? He's not anybody. My daughter's been dating him for a fucking minute. All of a sudden, he has a fucking voice in her life. I'm like, oh, that's not going to go over well. Not at all. Mm-mm. So, at the end of the day, when all was said and done, and my grandmother piped in with, well, I don't know who these people are, and I don't have a phone number. I don't know where they live. But my mom and her 99 question questionnaire that she always had to ask everybody I had anything to do with. Um, so she vetoed it too. At the end of the day, Mercedes was told, hey, Bonnie, Mercedes was told she'd either stay home or she could go with my daughter, with her mom and the mom's boyfriend and his daughter, and go to Myrtle Beach where his other daughter lives. Notice there was somebody left out of that entire scenario. Yeah, I do have a grandson. He was not apparently invited. As a family, to spend Thanksgiving as a family, my grandson was not invited. I'm like, yeah, um, y'all suck. So, yeah, they are going to have a lot of problems with Mercedes if they keep pulling this shit. Hmm. And I feel bad because, I feel bad for Mercedes. I do. Yeah. All right, Kat, you gotta go. You gotta go. So, I mean, yeah, Desiree's been dating, seriously, she's been dating this guy for like a month, if that. And all of a sudden he decides where my granddaughter can go and where she can't. The fuck? And that's on my grandma and my daughter, because she shouldn't be giving him that kind of power or control. He's not family yet. Hell, she already talking about moving to the town that he lives in. I'm like, good God, girlie, he's that damn desperate. But whatever. My grandson is 17, so he's kind of like, you guys do whatever the hell you want. I'm staying right where I am. I don't give a fuck anymore. He hasn't cared about anything to do with family, like, well, his mom, in a very long time, because she has treated him like shit. My granddaughter was the apple of my daughter's eye for a really long time, until all of a sudden she started dating again. And then it was, no, you have to stay home. No, I'm tired. I was out all night. I can't do anything today. And that was back when Sadie was, well, like 7 or 8 or something. And all of a sudden she was ousted, and it caused a lot of behavioral problems. So, but Mercedes has stated point blank she is not moving away from where she is. She's not leaving her friends. Yada, yada, yada. I'm like, yeah, good luck with that scenario. So, my grandson just looked at my daughter and went, no, when she talked about moving. He's like, I'm not moving. And he walked away. That's all he said. No, I'm not moving. And he walked away. Being 17, you're an adult in South Carolina. Not really sure how the situation works if you're still in school, but I know 17-year-olds go to jail for shoplifting. So if you're 17, you are considered an adult in this state. So that's the fun and joy of family life at mom's. She's not doing Thanksgiving dinner this year. No, it's just what my mom said. I don't get to see them, Dibble. I mean, I'm not forbidden from having contact with them, but please. Sadie tried talking to my son when he still lived here. She was going through some emotional shit, and she needed someone to talk to. So she reached out to my son, who's always been there for her. And because he didn't tell her, just do what your mom says, my daughter freaked out on him and started screaming at him that he wouldn't be able to have any contact with Sadie, blah, blah, blah. So it's very... Cat, the food is already dead. You don't have to bury it. Please don't drag it across the damn house. It's very touchy whether or not, like, any contact that's made can be completely construed in the wrong way. She should have been grateful that Sadie reached out to somebody. Instead, she was just pissy that my son didn't say absolutely and, do what your mom says and don't ask me questions, And I saw what he was telling Sadie, and he was actually giving her pretty good advice, but because the advice wasn't just do what your mom says, Yeah. Let me tell you something. These two, I got a new comforter. All right, I broke down, since I have the money currently, not to waste, but to get some things I need. I did buy a new comforter, and oh my God, these cats. I took a picture. I got a couple pictures here, actually. I gotta show you guys. I have to email them to myself. I didn't get a chance to do that before I laid down to take my nap. And this comforter is awesome. I made sure I read the reviews and whatnot, because I didn't want a comforter that was just going to fall apart, because that sucks. It sucks big donkey balls when you get something. I got a blanket once that, holy crap, and I got it from Big Lots, and it was purple, and it was this royal purple. It was gorgeous, and that thing shed everywhere. I mean, it was fleece blanket, and it shed worse than any dog I've ever had in my life. I was like, what is happening? No matter how many times I washed it, it just, I couldn't, I had to throw it away. It was terrible. So I read the reviews on things, and there were a couple blankets that I looked at that when I read the reviews, they were like, oh, it sheds. And I'm like, oh, hell no. But this comforter is amazing. It's nice and soft. My mom was cuddling up to it. I'm like, hey, hands off my comforter. So, ugh. Oh, cat. How is somebody so small, so heavy? I don't get it. So, needless to say, my mom's visit was cut a bit short today, but she was here for a little bit before the school called. No Thanksgiving dinner for them. My aunt, because my daughter and my granddaughter, well, my granddaughter might or might not be home, depending on her decision. I was like, I'll tell you right now, if she stays home, I can guarantee you she will have made arrangements for the boyfriend, for his stepmother who gives her rides back and forth. I guarantee she will have made arrangements for her to come get her, and she will walk right up that door because she's made plans and that's what she wants to do. So good luck. The only reason she might not do that is because she does get along with the boyfriend's daughter. So it's possible that she'll go to Myrtle Beach for Thanksgiving. Hey, Bobby. So there is that possibility. But no Thanksgiving dinner for me because my aunt wants my mom and my grandson. It's not going to happen. But she wants them to go to some restaurant or something. So Murder Beach, yeah, Myrtle Beach. Why is this picture not loading? It's gonna irritate me. Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah, that's where his daughter lives. One of his daughters. One lives with him, and the other one lives in Myrtle Beach. Let's see. So, got the comforter, got it out of the packaging. Normally, I would wash things first, but I wanted to use the new comforter, so it's already on my bed. I was like, what's the point? The animals are going to be all over it anyway. Please tell me this didn't just lock up. It locked me up. Damn it. I may have to reload my screen or restart my laptop. Because trying to share this, it just locked me in again. Can you guys still hear me? Because once again, I have no power with my cursor. It won't do anything for me. All right. I have to restart it.